What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Just back again with another video. This is your one-stop shop for anime and manga. Let's get into it. I want to start by saying thank you everyone for subscribing. If you're new here, you like my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the bell so I post another video. Also follow me on Twitter. Links will be in the description. Today we're gonna be doing my manga haul. Now I didn't unfortunately pick up no spooky, crazy horror manga this month. I'm really not that into horror manga myself too much. I'm trying to get more into it. This month I did pick up a few good things I really wanted, and I also picked up a couple last volumes and second to last volumes that I'm super excited for. I can't wait to share with y'all. Let's get started. So the first thing I picked up was all 5 volumes of Animator. So here's volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, and finally volume 5. I was super excited to get all 5 volumes of Animator at a nice cheap discount because it's so good. I really do enjoy the series. So if y'all don't know, Animator follows the main character who wants to be a animator. She wants to be able to draw anime because she really fell in love with it. She goes to work for her favorite studio that created her favorite anime, and her goal is to become a key animator. Now the thing is that she actually is very terrible at just drawing in general. She's okay, but she's definitely not like at a professional level by any means. So when she goes to interview, the director, basically just says, I'm only going to hire you because I see potential in you and because you have a keen eye for detail that you really just can't teach. That keen eye for detail is going to really suit her when she finally does become a key animator. The issue is that he needs to get her there as soon as possible. So this series is a nice slice of life series about just like the back ends of animation, because when she first gets started, she's an in-betweener, which basically, if you don't know what that is, it's the one that they basically animate the motion of the keyframes. Now, her keen eye for detail is really good for keyframes and key visuals like that, but it's terrible when it comes to the in-between work that she's currently doing. So she's never really going to get to where she has to be unless she gets to it fast. And that's what the director's trying to do, trying to get her to basically improve as much as possible, as fast as possible, so he can actually use her in his studio. I really do love this series. It's nice, chill, 5 volumes, slice of life, and it's about like the back ends of anime creation, because I didn't know a lot of this stuff about anime industry in general. This series was a nice insight in like the actual makings of anime. I think anyone that just likes anime or likes manga in general, you might really like this series. It's really nice, it's good, wholesome. Definitely recommend it. The next series I picked up, Volume 4 of Omnis Reader's Viewpoint. Dogaja was the only person reading a light novel for years. When the light novel actually becomes reality, it's his job to complete all the quests and make it out alive. So here's a manhwa that I picked up, and it's Volume 4 of Omnis Reader. I really do love this series. It's so good. It's a nice, weird just story, because it's hard to really explain the story without like spoiling it. But basically, yeah, like the light novel that the main character Dogaja, what he's been reading, he was the only person reading it for basically years. And somehow at the end, when he finally finished reading it, the entire light novel actually became reality. So now he's going through the trials, tribulations, all the quests, everything that basically he read through in the light novel. And he's just trying to make it out alive. And he's trying to just like basically play the game so that way he is going to survive. It's really hard to explain. I do just highly recommend picking up probably Volume 1 and just reading it for yourself, because if you really enjoy Volume 1 of Omnis Reader, I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy the rest of it. Right now, I am only reading it physically. I believe digitally, I think it's still ongoing, so I don't know how far the series is going to go, but definitely I'm enjoying what I'm reading of it, so highly pick this one up. After that, I picked up Volume 3 of the Initial D Omnibus. Initial D follows the main character's journey from being a tofu delivery driver to a street racing legend. I gotta say, I am really loving Initial D. I personally am not a big fan of like cars or racing or anything like that, but this series is really actually taking me by storm. I'm surprised how much I really do love it. Now, obviously, we all know Initial D was like basically goated as one of the most amazing series that there was back in the day, and we all knew it was very hard to find. Now that they're releasing the Omnibus, I can see why this series was so sought after, because it's amazing. And I do just really love it. I just want to say, like, I love the colors that they're going with the Omnibus. The first one was a nice bright red. Then I think the second was blue. Here's like a nice like neon green. It's really good. I think this series is by far one of my favorites right now that I'm currently reading, just because it's so simple. Like the main character, he's just nonchalant. He's apparently just a god at street racing, and he's becoming a legend all on his own, just trying to get himself better. And basically you're watching him fall in love with street racing as well. I think that's what I really love about the series. After that, we have Volume 6 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure follows Jolene Cujo on her quest to get her father's memories and stand back while she's facing enemies at every turn. I don't really have to give no introduction to JoJo. We all know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We all know and love it. This is probably one of my favorite series that I'm currently reading, and it's incredible. I did just finish rewatching the Part 6 anime, and I gotta say, I think Part 6 actually kind of is one of my favorite parts. It's between this one and Part 4 for me, but I highly recommend picking up JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I cannot wait. I think at the rate we're going right now, Part 7 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I think that one is going to be Steel Ball Run. That one's going to come out, I think, in the summer of 2025, so I'm super excited because I've not read anything about Steel Ball Run. Obviously, there's no anime out, so I don't know nothing about it. I'm basically going to go into it blind. Hopefully, an anime might drop before then, but if not, I'm just going to read the manga and just enjoy the ride because I know JoJo's always going to be a hit. The next thing I picked up was Mashal Magic and Muscles Volume 17. The penultimate volume of Mashal Magic and Muscles follows Mash Burn-Dead on his quest to become the Divine Visionary and change the world for the better. This is so bittersweet because this is really the penultimate volume of Mashal. I believe 18 is the final one, and I'm so bittersweet because I love Mashal. It's one of my favorites that I've been reading. Well, not reading, I've read it in its entirety when it's releasing. I need to actually go back and reread this now that I'm thinking about it. It's been a while. I think Mashal ended around last year, probably 2 years ago. So I think I need to go back and just give it a nice reread. Now that basically it's completely done, I think Volume 18 is going to be the last. And I'm so excited because I think anyone should just pick this one up because it's a nice, just not serious, just joke anime and manga series because he really is just the strongest out there is with no magic. He's living in this world of basically Hogwarts with no magic, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. I think that's what I really do like about it, is that at no point is it really trying to go towards like a serious tone really. At the whole time, Mash is just who he is, just a nice, fun-loving character. I highly recommend this one. Definitely pick this one up. After that, I picked up the final volume of the Fire Force Omnibus, Volume 12. Fire Force follows special firefighters with fire powers on their quest to find the reason for spontaneous human combustion. So I finally did it. Here's the final volume of Fire Force. I really do love this series. It's easily one of my favorite like newer generation animes that I've watched, and I really do love it. I started reading this finally. So right now I am officially just reading Fire Force right now. I think I'm on volume 8 or 9 of the omnibus, something like that, something along those lines. I forget every now and then because I don't have it in front of me. But I'm so excited that I finally got to finish the Fire Force Omnibus. I really do love this series. It's a nice prequel to Soul Eater. And I love the fact that even though you find out it's a prequel, it's not in your face about it. You know, it's basically its own standalone series until like the very end of the series that you find out that, oh wait, so this actually is the Soul Eater universe. That's nice. So I'm super excited. Definitely, I want everyone to pick this one up. And I think the last season of the anime is coming out, I think next year, 2025. So I'm so excited for that because it's been a while since I've actually basically consumed anything Fire Force. The last thing I picked up this month was Volume 16 of the Soul Eater Perfect Editions. In Soul Eater, the ultimate goal of the Meisters is to create the Death Scythe, worthy of being wielded by the Shinigami. To do this, the weapon partner must consume the souls of 99 wicked humans and 1 witch. Now, I'm always a little bit off on this, but I do think this is the second to last volume of the Soul Eater Perfect Editions. I think there's going to be 17. It's either 17 or 18. I always forget which one exactly it is, but I'm so excited because I can't wait to actually read Soul Eater. Now, I have not read or watched anything of Soul Eater, so I'm super excited because I really do want to get into the series. I know absolutely nothing about it besides basically, I think I've read maybe like the first chapter or 2 years ago, but I haven't read or watched anything of it. So I'm really excited because everyone knows I just hear nothing but good things about Soul Eater, and the fact that it's basically a sequel to Fire Force, one of my favorite animes, it's incredible. I think I'm really gonna like it. Now, right now, once I finish reading through all of Fire Force, I'm going to just go ahead right into Soul Eater. And once I do that, I'll probably have a video on my channel about like the Soul Eater series in general because I really do think I'm going to really enjoy the series. So that was everything that I picked up in the month of October. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm super excited that I finally got to finish Fire Force, and I think I'm almost done with Mashal and Soul Eater, so I'm so excited. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you made it this far into the video, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, you like my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the button to post a video. Also follow me on Twitter. Links will be in the description. This is your boy Just. I'm off this.